Kugan Cassius, IFL TV, MTK Global. We in Sheffield. We in your hometown.
You got a job going. You got a job. No, I can do it. I know the body's still warm. Come on, I can do a good job.
That's.
Come on, man. Look.
I wouldn't listen. Do you know what? Yeah.
I like Umar, IFL Umar, but come on.
I wouldn't employ you if you were the last man on earth. How are you, Johnny?
I'm alright. It's good. Nice to be in Sheffield. Nice to be home.
I know you do. We just spoke a little bit off camera about kind of our situation, so I haven't. Yeah.
Listen, we all say shit when we're younger, man. Come on, lighten up. You know, and some of our views and some of the stuff we say is just is a bit extreme. You go through life's experiences to get wisdom, to know better. And so like him or loathe him, you know, you name me one man out there that said something 5 years ago that don't regret what he said today. It's like lighten up.
Listen, what I will say is what I've said all the way along. I think what Umar kind of admitted to tweeting was horrendous. It was. As a 17-year-old, it wasn't good at all. But he's apologised about it, and there's not really a lot more he can do than apologise. And he did.
He's
made
getting Kevin Hart treatment.
No, but look, I get the situation, and I find that stuff offensive, as do a lot of people. Spent a lot of time in Liverpool over the years, and I find it offensive.
I am not dismissing.
He has apologised.
Yeah, I'm not dismissing what he said as being wrong. Let's get that right. What I'm saying is, sometimes when you're younger, you say some shit and you think, I can't believe that's how I thought. You know, sometimes your language is just not. It's too industrial for people. That was the point of view then. That's what he said then. Did he really mean it, or did he just want to get a reaction? Did he just want to be? Did he want to just be a mean little shit? You know.
If I had Twitter. I'll tell you what the age I had Twitter. 27 or 28.
You'd already bust your cherry then.
What?
You'd already bust your cherry then, so you know what I mean?
Yeah, but if I had Twitter at 17, I think if I was just like... I'm a boxing fan, but if I saw you, I'd probably tweet you and say...
but you know what? The funny thing is...
At 17, I probably would have given it to you.
So the funny thing is, I work with people now that at least used to slag the shit out of me off. And I laugh about it and they say, well, that's what we thought. It's just your opinion. And then once they know me personally, I think, never take it personal unless they know you personally. I understand what he was saying and was just a bit out there, man. He thought like a boy.
Yeah.
He's an adult now, you know, and that's it, you know.
But like
vilifying for so long, but then come on, let's move on.
That's it, yeah. He's done the right thing. He's apologised, and rightly so as well.
How many people have asked for his job?
Loads.
Would you employ me?
No.
I would wear 1,000% t-shirts and stuff like that, and I would split the profits with charity.
You ain't giving nothing to charity, you lying motherfucker. Pleased to see Kel Brook back?
Yeah, of course it is. Kel's been out in the ring 14 months, and that's voluntary. So this is what worries me. If you've been out in the ring 14 months around that time because you went for a mandatory shot or whatever, that's unfair. If you're out in the ring for 40 months or whatever, and it's not through injury, that's unfair. If it's your choice and you're thinking, I want to get my mojo right, that's a big question mark, because it then makes you think how much you really want it. Because we were talking in the room earlier on, all of us talking about how we used to think when we fought. And I can remember one time when I went into to fight Carl Thompson. And it's a stupid thing I said now. This is the same example. I'm thinking now, but at the time, when I went to box Carl Thompson, I was going in the ring, I said, I will die before I come out of this ring. That's what I said now. Think about that stupid comment then. I actually meant it then. Do you know what I mean? And this is how much I'm immersed, how much I love the sport. So Kel's been out of the ring for 14 months. So to me, it tells me, does he want it? Is that fire in his belly? And we'll find out when he's up against it. You know, when he's up against it, he'll think, man, he'll fight like a caged animal. That's what will tell it. That's what will tell you how much he wants it. That will tell you how much desire is there. If I was here, I'd make sure every fight meant something. Get the lucre out of the way. Then I'd go for Liam Smith. Liam Smith is like number 6 and number 8 in the rankings. Go for Liam Smith. Work your way up the rankings. And then doing that, he's making sure every fight, in the short space of time what's left, it's 1 or 2 years, means something, gets him one step closer to what he wants.
Okay, I don't want to talk too much about Kel Brook at the minute. I'll tell you why. It's because this video is probably going to go out tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, we're going to get a reaction review after. But wanted to kind of touch on a lot of fights that we're waiting on at the moment to be announced. Very specifically, the heavyweight division. We're still waiting for kind of confirmation of AJ Pulev, Yusuf Chisora, and Dillian Whyte and Povetkin.
It's all about money, man.
Yeah.
It's all about money, and unfortunately, Eddie's produced a lot of millionaires, and so they all know the value. And so now they're saying, well, this is what I'm worth. And he's done a great job, and he's brought money into our sport. Regardless, like him or loathe him, he's done a great job there. So these heavyweights now are saying, look, we're putting bums on seats, you know, so make sure the dollars are there. So it has to be generated and pulled in. I saw a tweet today by Dillian Whyte in regards to
Ruiz.
Barnes Bomber. No.
Oh, Wilder.
Wilder, basically
Saying there's some
I've got
documents.
information
Yeah.
that'll embarrass you. You know, and
What do you think he's got?
well, it's basically, it might be something in regards to I'll not fight you unless X, Y, Z, or I don't want to fight. I don't know what it is, but if it's that, I'm assuming that's what it is. That kind of stuff it is. Because I get Dylan saying, no, I've had enough of this foolishness now. This is how we're going to run it. I'm going to 5-0 you, I'll grass you up. I'll tell everybody, yo, this is the situation. So play ball. Stop trying to freeze me out. I'm just going to show everybody what you said, and then let's see how you talk your way out of that. No, I get that.
So is he right to expose
Yes,
Wilder if he believes he
yes.
is exposing? I don't know what documents Dylan has, but I'm just asking, is he right to put that stuff out?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. It's unfair. It's just unfair, his situation. And so if for some other reason,
There he is.
Gold Star Promotions is proud to present Floyd Money Mayweather. The man himself is coming to the UK for his UK tour, February and March 2020. For all info and tickets, goldstarpromotions.co.uk.